as the sun begins to descend toward the desert. Taijuan Walker gets the start for Arizona in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopped weakly up the first base line. Goldschmidt comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. Tyler Anderson will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1 out, nobody on. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north, south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
A bouncer up the middle. And there's out number 2. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground. Culver scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily in the second order. And this is still into the box. Carlos Gonzalez. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Peralta's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Trevor Story comes in today, leading the National League in hitting this year. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Here's Nolan Arenado. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Arenado. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Bradford Robinette, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Arenado stands at second with 2 gone. Lifted in the air to center. On the move is Pollock. He's got it, a great running play, and that'll retire the side. Striding in for his first at-bat, Jake Lamb, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Blackman looking up into the pool area and gone.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 10 home runs, 39 driven in. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Desmond is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Now at the plate, David Peralta, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. Swing and a drive to right by Peralta. This one's got some carry. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Into the box now, Nick Ahmed. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he misses again, 2-0. Head-to-head numbers against Tyler Anderson. He's had some success, 5 for 11. 3-0 now. John Ryan Murphy, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. 3 balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gonzalez has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Taijuan Walker. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. And that's in there for strike one.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Blackman is under it, and that retires the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll go now to the top of the third. D-backs out in front, 2-0. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Previously with Taijuan Walker, he's only 2 for 10. Now the pitch. Popped high in the air. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Tyler Anderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Fly ball out to straightaway rubble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 24, second baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Johnny Tolbert. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes Peralta, and he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Just classic confidence in the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Runners on the move for second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fans, a quick reminder that our homestand continues here tomorrow night with another matchup against Deal available at any ballpark ticket window or visit us online at your home for Diamondbacks Baseball, dbacks.com. Fans, summer has officially arrived, and there's no better way to beat the heat than by joining us right here at the ballpark. With lots of giveaways, promotions, and great baseball to come, you can't lose. Pick up a pocket schedule at any stadium ticket window and come out to the ballpark this summer. Hey fans, if you're looking for a unique setting for your next meeting, holiday party, awards banquet, or fundraiser, Chase Field has just the ticket you're looking for. With a variety of rental rooms to accommodate a function of just about any size. For more information on how to plan your next visit, contact the Diamondbacks Event Services Department. Hey fans, if you haven't already, be sure to join the Diamondbacks MVP Rewards program to start earning valuable Diamondbacks MVP points. Fans just like you could be chosen to throw out the first pitch, deliver the lineup card, or win tickets to the Pool Zone. For more information on the Diamondbacks MVP Rewards program, visit Diamondbacks.com.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Gonzalez. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Number 4.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now here's the pitch. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Standing in, Charlie Blackmon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Marte fields it cleanly. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. So one away here with the bases empty. And standing in, the right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Line, but speared on a hop. And quickly there are 2 away.
Up next for Colorado.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Up around the face.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. The 1-1. Pollard is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Jake Lamb standing in now. Set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled to the right side. Holbert from the outfield grass. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The left fielder, number 24, Yasmani Tomas.
Stepping into the box, Yasmani Tomas. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Too low, 1-0. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Change up low, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. fastball. Strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the second.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as we show you the Arizona team leaderboard, we find he currently ranks 3rd on the ball club in that department. Now at the plate, Nick Ahmed. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Peralta is off of first with 2 away. Hit in the air to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Now in the box, Nolan Arenado, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Pitch on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike. Robinette, just 24 years of age, is playing first base today, even though he's typically thought of as an outfielder. A runner at first with no outs here. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, but it's thrown away at second. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, definitely should have been a 2-ball there, but you got to get one first. Got under the feed to second and just sailed it. Could be a costly mistake.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He popped out in his first trip. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. Runners on the corners, and they send the runner from first. Got in there safely, and now that takes the double play possibility away and gives them 2 guys in scoring position.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Struck him out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, It's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
And this is off the corner and low, ball one.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Boy, that's a big swing of the bat right there by the pitcher, Hero, that ties this thing up.
You want to talk about frustrating, Dan. From a position player standpoint, we know how hard it is to get knocks in this game. And to watch the pitcher drive in two to tie this one up, frustrating.
In now, Johnny Holbert, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that's off the left field wall.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Ian Desmond. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit to third. He's got it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Standing in, Charlie Blackmon. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing by Blackmon, and it's hammered to right field. Peralta going back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 42 on the season as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Yeah, you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with the power hitter at the plate. The best thing you could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
Carlos Gonzalez stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are two away.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Trevor Story. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Boy, Giro, he's not missing very many barrels so far in this one. That is back-to-back bullets and another base hit.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There was this banner that hung in the Texas Rangers clubhouse back in the day that said, hit or get left behind. That's exactly what this is.
Arenado swings, and this one is crushed out to left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm. And now at the plate, John Ryan Murphy. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. Hit back up the middle. Story picks it up. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down. Steven Souza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 28, Steven Souza.
92 splits the plate, and it's strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2.
Center fielder, number 11.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And they start him out away with a called strike.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone.
And he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Diamondbacks down in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Patrick Corbin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 46, Patrick Corbin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Settling in now, Chris Iannetta. Popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. First delivery to him on the way. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 6 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, guys, that's his 2nd hit of the game. He's also got a good chance at getting a W on the mound. I mean, this is stuff you do when you're 9 and 10 years old. Not when you're in baseball.
Stepping in now, Johnny Tolbert. Cue shot here out towards short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. They lead it 6-2. And we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a single on an infield ground ball.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jake Lamb. No one on base for him after the double play. Knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To short. Ahmed with a great slide. He goes to first. Touché, sir.
Now batting, the center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in again as we take you back to the 5th inning for the big blow. A grand slam that obviously has been their biggest at-bat of the game thus far. And now a pitch on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lamb takes it in. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked. Here's Yasmani Tomas.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and 1 strike. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Now another 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. So striding forward now, David Peralta. He singled his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Around first, digging for 2. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a soft liner. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping in, John Ryan Murphy. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Starting to run out. So digging in now, Trevor Story. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Pollard. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Nolan Arenado. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin comes in with 6 hits in 35 ABs. He's taken him deep once. This is skied into short left center. Ahmed takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him up, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Bradford Robinette.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Peralta's after it. And that ends the inning. 3 up. Gerard Dyson will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To his left, Robinette, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go A.J. Pollard. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Drilled down the line. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Number 4.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Jonathan Holder enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
High and deep to right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Archie Bradley
comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
This year against right-handed pitching, Iannetta has a .280 batting average. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jonathan.
David Dahl will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Colorado, number 26, David Dahl.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. A dozen home runs and 37 RBIs. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hit. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Into the box now, Johnny Holbert. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. The 1-0. And a bouncing ball, foul. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. Holbert takes the turn at third. He wants it all. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
That's his 4th triple of the year, so he's used to this. He rounded first, eyeing the ball, and he knew he was going for 3. Great hustle and a great piece of hitting.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Holbert on third with 2 out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at. Mike Dunn, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here. Jake Lamb will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Desmond is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Come on!
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch.
Ball 2.
That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. This is line to left. Desmond is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. Stepping up now, David Peralta. In terms of the lifetime head-to-head with Mike Dunn, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Rockies get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Tyler Anderson earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. From my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our